first episode of Skjproductions podcast. This is my guy Donovan, and I'm Sham. So, we're gonna talk about anime, and it will spiral because we're slightly insane. So,
I love insane people though.
we're gonna do some anime takes, hot takes, but it gets progressively hotter. So, we'll get that first one. My Hero Academia's peak. The fandom just made it look bad. Boy,
Make it look bad.
Yeah.
Yo,
you know what? Let's not get canceled.
yo, I had to look away from those fandoms because like, fuck this.
I bet. Jujutsu Kaisen is overrated and animation is carrying. What do you think about that?
Yo, fuck them and their overrated ass comment.
That's what you think? What do you?
Yo, it is actually like, the anime is not carrying. Like the actual manga, I love that bitch. I was a manga only until I watched the anime. I was like, oh, this is peak.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So fuck all of them. They say it's overrated.
Me personally, JJK is not that good, bro. I'm sorry.
Yo, come on.
Sorry. But like JJK is great. Great. I'd say it's good. Like for shonen anime, it's good. But like, it's not better than Black Clover. It's not better than Fire Force. And it's not better than My Hero.
Name a nigga any of those animes that can beat Gojo.
Be good. Captain Yami. Like, let me just call senseis that can be good, bro. Captain Yami. My guy Benimaru is a planet buster. Benimaru is a planet buster, so he's handling Gojo. Benimaru is Gojo before Gojo. And he doesn't lose. Remember that.
Lose, all right.
And then All Might, yo, turn off Infinity once for a split second. My God, All Might is handling you. I'm not gonna get it out.
All right.
And yeah, I truly think the animation is what made people get into Jujutsu Kaisen. Because once they found it was made by Mappa, and Mappa is popular, that's why it just skyrocketed and grew, in my opinion. Because Jujutsu Kaisen wouldn't be as popular if it was made by the same people that made Konosuba. I can guarantee you that.
Bro, I'm just a die-hard manga fan, bro.
That's okay, bro. Next one. Demon Slayer is not just a good animation, it's also good overall. I agree.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like, me personally, I was thinking about this too. I might put Demon Slayer over JJK. I might put it there. Y'all just lucky y'all got Sukuna and Gojo. Because I like Sukuna and Gojo. Those are my top two. They're time for first place for me.
One thing that I don't really like is like half the damn time I'm like, am I watching a Blue Lock animation? Because like, why is it always just frame by frame half the damn time?
Demon Slayer?
Yeah. And sometimes when Tanjiro's like monologuing, I swear to God, it's like 5 years before you're done.
I understand. That makes sense. Yeah. You know, it's Demon Slayer's there for me. I don't think it's actually better than JJK. And if I actually sit down and think about it, it's not much better, but the animation is great. I'm never gonna get into Attack on Titan. I'm never gonna get into it.
Yeah, fuck that ending.
Fire Force is too overrated and spamming with fan service. Okay. So I've heard people call Fire Force fan service force. I understand there's fan service, but guys, let's move on.
There's peak action.
Exactly, bro. Fire Force was my top. That was my top two, mind you. Fire Force is the second anime I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
And when I found Bleach, it moved on to second because Bleach is top one. We're gonna ignore my little Bleach right now. But Fire Force is peak.
Yeah, bro.
Fire Force. Like, once I saw Fire Force, I had a Benimaru PFP for like a year. Benimaru was him. And maybe that's the reason why I graze Fire Force so much. But I like fire. That's gonna sound crazy. But like in Avatar, I used to be like me pretend fighting. I was the firebender. Fire is my element.
Yeah, for real.
I'm like, Fire Force, an anime about fire, what? And they've done so much in Fire Force. Like, it's not even just fire free.
Yeah.
Because everybody in Fire Force is fireproof. Like, regular people are basically fireproof.
Yeah, basically at this point.
But Fire Force is overrated? No. Fire Force is underrated.
Yeah.
I don't know how good Fire Force is. I don't think y'all know how good that is. Those sounds.
Dude, I'm sorry. And the fucking, like, scream catcher where Shinra does his, like, I don't know what type of bullshit is that, but like 6 wings, like devil.
Yeah. How do you get those wings?
Like,
First off, I didn't even know those were wings. When I saw the animation, like the feet thing the first time, I thought those were just like his toes. But now people saying, nah, bro, those are wings. I didn't even realize.
What the fuck?
But yeah, Fire Force is underrated. It needs to be highly rated. If y'all are gonna think JJK is good, y'all need to be thinking Fire Force was written with the same with the Bible at this point. Because Fire Force
this is the Bible.
In my opinion, it's that much better. Mind you, Fire Force is so good, they got the Bible in there.
Oh, the entire thing is the Bible.
A lot to
Like, what?
Right to him, bro. Next one. Big Three is very good. The Big Three is a very good anime, but not perfect. That's a kind of bad take. Okay.
I feel like One Piece is the only thing that's dragging it down because like One Piece has like over 1,000 goddamn episodes in anime.
Me personally, guys, don't flame me, but I don't like One Piece that much. I won't know. Okay, and I'm not one of those haters that never watched it before. I watched One Piece. I've been at 112, episode 112, since January of 2022. I've been there.
It's wild.
I used to be a watcher, but
you just refused to watch Ace die.
Nah, guys, like I logged in. Like I said, okay, I'm gonna start One Piece again. I think it was last summer. I'm gonna start it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stay consistent. Eventually, I'll get to Wano.
Yeah.
I watched this episode with Usopp versus a mole lady. I said, no.
Yeah, no, screw that.
I said, no. And this is, you see, if y'all started me on something good, maybe I just me watching One Piece. No. Yeah. But y'all saw me, Usopp. I didn't even like Usopp.
Yeah, no, fuck Usopp. I hate Usopp.
I love black people. But Usopp, I don't like you, bro. Yo, Usopp's not for me, bro.
He lies way too much about his strength.
Exactly. And this was pre-time skip when everybody had color. So I could have called everybody else black people. But yeah, Bleach is peak. Yeah, Bleach is y'all are never gonna hear me not say that. And if y'all hear me say that, it's AI. I never said that.
Favorite character, Vasco. Actually, scratch that. Spotted number one. I just love the nigga with guns.
I spotted number one. Yeah, I think my favorite Bleach character.
Other than Ichigo.
It's like because I find Ichigo relates to me.
Yeah.
A lot, but I'd say Ichigo. Aizen, because Aizen, that's like gold.
Oldest motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Ichigo and Aizen, those are my top two for real. And I'm kind of sexta. Grim knew that. Yeah. So Grimjaw.
Yeah.
I like Ukura, but I feel like he's kind of overrated because, people are like nonchalant and emotionless.
Yeah.
But that's not really me. Grimjaw was more my speed.
I feel like everyone hopped on Ukiyoda after he blew Resurrection.
Yeah, Resurrection number 2.
Yeah.
Let me just sell this out to the fans.
Yeah.
Ukura is not the strongest Espada.
No, he's not.
He's not. He's the reason why he's got a 4 on his chest. And if y'all think he deceived Aizen, if you think anybody could deceive Aizen other than Kisuke, you're insane. I'm sorry.
And also for those people who don't watch the fucking thing, it literally says, Ukiyoda quietly says this, Aizen forbids them to use Segundo underneath the canopy.
Yeah, and he's not stronger than Aizen too. If y'all think Ukiyoda is stronger than Aizen, let's watch the eyes again. Like, and watch the show. Matter of fact, come meet me and watch the show with me so I can explain what's happening to you. Because you're just not getting context. Naruto is just Naruto. Before I even watched anime, I knew Naruto. I think Naruto is what I tried to get into anime with, but let's not even get into I just stopped watching.
Nah, my day 1 was like Dragon Ball, day 2 was Naruto. I low-key kind of hated Naruto because I'm like, bro, you talk a lot of hot air and then somehow pull it together. Like, what the hell?
I also like Naruto. I like Naruto. I can see that. And mind you, I've tried to watch Naruto. I don't think I made it to episode 2, but Naruto is still better than One Piece. That's what I say. Y'all already know what I think Bleach is the best one, but don't flame me in the comments. We see a Fairy Tail, right?
Yeah, it seemed like Fairy Tail. Yeah, I seen season 1.
Oh, okay, best. So we're just gonna skip this one. Definitely. Because Natsu's the best fire user in all of anime.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm sorry. Whoever's a fire user, not just eating you.
Yeah.
Like what?
Respectfully, it's Natsu, Benimaru from Fire Force. I'm gonna ignore Shinra because Shinra's a god. That's not important. We're gonna ignore that. Oh, sorry for the spoilers, the Fire Force spoilers.
Oh yeah, people haven't caught up to the manga.
We'll put on a disclaimer.
That's a disclaimer.
Yeah, but yeah. So we're gonna ignore Shinra because Shinra's a god. These are people that have fire powers. It's Natsu, Benimaru, and Old Man Yamamoto.
Yeah, man.
Mereoleona from Black Clover is number 4. I can say that. Ace from One Piece is not catching up. Mind you, Ace is my favorite character in One Piece. Y'all already know I don't like One Piece. So, and bro, I have the Ace hats. I'm an Ace Glazer. No diddy.
Ace pulls up to the fight against Natsu. Pitch fucking full-screen knife.
Yeah.
Oh, I swear.
But yeah, so in my opinion, this is what I think is good. I think Natsu would beat Benimaru. No. I think Benimaru would beat Natsu. I think Natsu would beat Yamamoto. And I think Yamamoto would give Benimaru a fight. That's what I think.
In Bankai.
Yeah.
Only in Bankai.
Like, I think it's like a rock, paper, scissors type of deal. Other than that, like, I don't see Benimaru losing, but I gotta give y'all where credit is due, because I love, like, Natsu in Fairy Tail. For me, it's Loxus than Natsu. And yeah, I can't really get into that because he doesn't really know Fairy Tail that much, but we'll get him to watch it, guys. Don't worry, we'll get him to be educated.
Sure.
This is still Fairy Tail. This is also fairy tale. All right, but
It is love fairy tale.
it seems so. But Ben, more hot takes. Never watched it.
Yeah, never watched.
Cure isn't the strongest spider. I just said.
Yeah,
this.
no,
So
not.
you see this? The knowledge is spreading around, and that's great for everybody. Demon Slayer is forced. I agree.
Yeah, well,
It does actually peak. Whoever doesn't like Demon Slayer, I get that the guy said, I heard this was like a translation error, how like the elements weren't real. I don't care, bro. It's not benefiting me to think the elements are real.
okay.
First of all, y'all seen Mugen Train, right?
Yeah.
It's 2025. You have to have seen Mugen Train by now. So, when Rengo goes fights Akaza, but there was a fire dragon.
Yeah, like what the
It was a fire dragon, bro. It roared.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Yeah,
It's a whole serpent too.
this dragon flew up into the air. Look, he was telling me he's standing there, so we know where Rengoku was.
Yeah.
He's standing here, releases the dragon goes up, roars, comes around, goes to Akaza, fire tornado. Because we see this, by the way. Andro is flying away from the force. Rengoku's a regular guy, apparently.
For real.
Force. Stones, trees flying, train, probably moving.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a regular 21-year-old. No, he's not regular, he's a harsher, but wait, you know that. Yeah, this is a guy with a sword, fire, dragon, tornado. And then y'all telling me, what?
Yeah.
This is fake? No, it's not.
Yeah, there's no way this is fake.
You didn't write this manga thinking this was fake. Somebody asked you, maybe you just weren't, maybe you didn't hear the right question.
No.
And then you said, no, the elements are, I don't know what question you heard for you to tell us the elements were real. But I'm telling you, the elements are real. It's a fire dragon. I've seen water dragons.
Yeah.
I've seen shit in Demon Slayer.
Tanjiro's bullshit waterfall dance?
Yeah, bro. I've seen Muichiro disappear. I've seen dude make doubles. You don't make doubles with a sword.
I'm gonna say Thunderclap of Godspeed. Well, I'm sorry, if niggas can't see you anymore, you're not.
Yes.
No.
Stuff. I don't want Zenith to be doing. Because mind you guys, I don't know if I'm crazy. Let me know. Zenith to be doing that little jump, like, you know, first form.
Yeah.
Thunder flash, clapping a strike every time. And then Zenith to be boom, 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 boom. Okay, he's jumping off walls. Zenitsu is now in the air.
Yeah.
How did Zenitsu bust a bad right angle and go over here?
Fuck if I know, bro.
Bouncing off of what? There's no chakra here. What, bouncing off of breathing? No. Unless he kick off his shoe at the last moment, push off the shoe to move at supersonic speeds. Somebody please confirm. Man, he also does a right angle 7 more times. And somehow he's like, Tanjiro, I'm slowing down. Mind you, you're asleep.
You're asleep.
You know what Tanjiro is. Also, Zenitsu Song Jinwoo, but we're gonna get into Song Jinwoo a bit later. Yeah, I've seen Code Geass, but he hasn't. Degu is the best example of a hero in anime, maybe.
Yeah.
Also, I think All Might's better. All Might's him, though. I'm not even getting into it.
Yeah, All Might's his definition of him.
DF5 didn't break the internet, it only broke Crunchyroll. I'm a what?
Yeah, 100%.
I agree.
Like, I swear, everyone logged on the Crunchyroll just see that.
Yeah.
Like,
and I remember, you know, as a One Piece hater, I was kind of like geeked to see, yo, what's the new form gonna be like? Bro was laughing.
cackling.
Yeah, cackling, bouncing on the road. I say, whoa, this is why I don't watch One Piece. The pacing is horrible. I don't need to see Luffy laughing for the next 15 minutes of a 24-minute episode. And when the rest of the minutes of the opening and the closing, he just stayed laughing and bouncing.
They also replayed the same scenes like 3 or 4 times. And they refuse to let you see his eyes until I didn't think you get to see his eyes until the next episode, bro. You couldn't see his eyes were pink.
You know, from Black Clover.
Yeah.
The luckiest, I think Luno's the luckiest person in fiction.
Yo, honestly, luck is his definition.
Yeah, like, you see how there's a guy in Black Clover named Luck?
Yeah.
You know what blessed him with that name.
Yeah.
Probably you know it's supposed to be Luck's name. They just said, you know what, let's just change that for you.
Nah, fuck that.
Because, well, sorry for the spoilers. I'll let you know now. Maybe manga spoilers for Black Clover. I've never read the manga. I just know this because I'm being spoiled on TikTok.
But I like reading stuff.
You know, Star Magic, Wind Magic, Prince, Mana Zone. Bro's Mana Zone is the size of the country.
Like, at this point, what the fuck?
What is that? Imagine if Gojo's domain expansion just took up all of Japan.
God, yo, everyone's
and
dead.
You could use it as much as you want.
Oh, yo. At that point, let's let Gojo walk around for us.
That's what Yuno's getting to. My Josh is still gonna be the Wizard King. Somehow. I'm never gonna get into how. Because I don't know how.
Devil Union.
All I know, the Devil Union will multiply times 10 next chapter, obviously.
Exactly.
And
Dumbass
using
don't-
anti-magic now.
Yeah.
Why use anti-magic when you have magic? Guys, tell me in the comments. Don't flame me. Don't wish bad upon my descendants. But you know, yeah, just let me know what is and whatever you know is doing. And whatever luck this is, I bet you if you know came to our world right now, first man to have powers, wins every lottery in existence.
Yeah.
Wins the lotteries from before, from even though they passed the due date, you know, wins them.
Yeah,
Because
bro.
of course.
Yeah.
Because of course. Finds out he's the descendant of the world's royalty. Yeah, it'd be like Ichigo, like piece of everything.
Yeah.
So British royalty. America doesn't even have royalty.
I'm gonna say no, bro.
But they'll make one for him because obviously you deserve it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jamaican royalty too. You'll find out the green in you is the part of the Jamaican flag. And you know, and he's just everything. Part of the world's child. All of us breathe and you know get stronger because of course. So the fact that we use oxygen and you know also use oxygen means that you know can control life.
Yeah.
You know, our life on earth is you because of Uno's blessing, apparently.
Exactly, bro.
And
He's the third coming of God at this
exactly.
point.
Asta will still be the Wizard King. However they catch up with that, yeah. Blue Lock is the top 3. Down here is Blue Lock.
Oh no, screw that anime.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
I love Blue Lock though. So
I'm sorry.
Donovan hates Blue Lock.
All I see is freeze frame after freeze frame.
Yeah, bro. He's not a fan. Let's see what's this. Anime hot takes. The big 3 is not debatable. It's not. I just stop that. No, it's not. If y'all adding JoJo's, but y'all will kill me.
I never watched part 3.
Get into it. I don't watch JoJo's, so I don't think it's about the big 3.
I never watched past part 3, but the whole family line, fuck that family line. That family line makes no damn sense. They're just giving niggas stands in that goddamn anime.
Have you seen Vinland Saga? No, I have. But it says relatability is one of the most important aspects of anime.
I mean, I've seen clips of it, so I'm like, yeah, it does. Yo.
Yeah, but it's never about Vinland Saga. It's just an opinion. Relatability is one of the most important aspects of an anime. But that's like anything in fiction.
Yeah.
If I can't relate, I'm not really.
Promised Land? I
never watched Promised Neverland. Have you seen? I've seen like half Classroom of the Elite. I've seen half of season. I haven't finished season 3. My Hero is the best new gen. After Black Clover and Fire Force, for sure. Yeah. It's better than JJK. I can tell you that. But
I mean, I love JK. I feel like JJK was good.
If I think about it, like as a whole, My Hero is okay because of My Hero's length. Like that's why people think One Piece is better because One Piece has more time, more chapters to develop anything. Yeah, still haven't developed anything. But still not going to the hit. But yeah, since My Hero is like longer than Fire Force, Fire Force is done. Fire Force isn't continuing anymore. My Hero just finished. Yeah. When I started Fire Force was done. Yeah. So that's not really going anywhere anymore. And I still think it's better than My Hero. But that's because I like Fire Force more. But as a whole, in general, no biasness about it. Fire Force, no, My Hero is better than I was in Black Clover. I just think but Black Clover and Fire Force are better because of my personal likes about them.
Yeah, everyone has their opinion, bro. You're fine.
Exactly. And that's what the podcast is all about. Demon Slayer is overall better than Jujutsu Kaisen.
You know, I have to give you that one. Yeah, it is better than Jujutsu Kaisen. I would rather watch Demon Slayer than Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay. Let's say season 2 of JJK versus season 2 of Demon Slayer. Because I know what I'm picking.
Season 2, actually, JJK actually threw me for a loop season 2, bro. I fucking hated JJK season 2.
Did?
Yeah, I'll be real. Season 2, Demon Slayer, yeah, sure was slow, but it was actually kind of hype. I loved it. Season 2 was a Mugen train leading up to like other bullshit, right?
Oh, season 2 of Demon Slayer is
Marlon correctly.
No, it's Entertainment District.
Oh, you know, I fucking love that shit.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Because when I saw that, like I could still see fireworks, firecracking. Uzui? We need to figure out who the strongest Hashira is. Like, I need an order. Because y'all can be telling me Uzui is one of the weakest and doing this. Yeah. Because I know Rengoku wasn't beating number 6.
Like what?
Nobody with a single sword is beating number 6. Like, if you have one sword, unless you're Sodomy, Muichiro, or the Earth guy, or the Stone Hashira. Yeah. If you're honest with those people, you're not beating number 6. Nobody with one sword is beating number 6. I can tell you that. No, you need 2 for that guy. Another guy, no. When Inosuke becomes the boar Hashira, the beast Hashira, we'll see. But
Bro.
arms because you have two swords. Because this guy was doing things back then.
Bro, I don't know how you fucking still are throwing cracker balls like the fucking explosive
Yeah.
basketballs and swinging that sword
Yeah.
one hand, by the way.
One hand,
Oh my God.
Sword in the mouth, one little stump. Man said, I'm handling y'all. Man said, this is my thing right now. Let me show you. Let me show you what it's about.
Eye sliced up and still charging.
I sliced up. Oh, you hurt my wife. Bet. Round 2.
God damn, bro.
Jobless Reincarnation. That's peak. Sorry, have you seen it?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess we're gonna watch that over the summer.
It's peak. JJK is the most overrated anime of all time, right after One Piece. But I do.
I would still watch JJK over One Piece now.
I would still watch JJK over One Piece too. I'm not even gonna lie. Yo, let me put the episode, make an episode about Usopp. I'm skipping. You know what I need to do? I need to watch One Piece.
One Piece?
Yeah, you heard about One Piece?
No, what the fuck is that?
That's like like someone cut out all of the wasted time of One Piece and made it into like an anime.
I gotta watch that then.
Yeah, I need to watch One Piece. Like it's actually a proper piece. I would watch that. Anything with Usopp, I'm just moving on. I need to Google what episodes of One Piece are Usopp episode. I'm moving on. I don't care about Soge King. One, he's still the weakest Straw Hats. I don't care, bro.
Somehow Nami is still stronger than him.
Exactly. Dragon Ball as a whole is mid and carried by nostalgia. Mind you, I haven't even watched Dragon Ball. I just like it.
I'm a D1 Dragon Ball fan. My uncle got me into it.
I like Broly. I like Vegeta. And Goku is Goku. And Goku is just anime. And Goku is literally just anime.
Let me tell you guys this. Fuck all you guys are saying it's not carried by nostalgia.
Yeah, I'm trying to get canceled.
yeah, sure. Yeah, I do agree. Like, you know, Dragon Ball Super, cut that entire anime out.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it manga accurate. It was great. Still peak. I'm sorry for, like, you know, Akira Toriyama that died. Rest in peace, the GOAT. But like, this is not carried by nostalgia. It's carried by living legends.
In peak, and I agree with that. I think you're trying to get my podcast canceled in the first.
No, bro. Right here, it's time to
Attack on Titan is not the best anime in the world. Please take that from me. But hey, bro, game is game. I just saw this.
Yeah, that's the same with it.
Oh yeah, you just scroll down. That's why. Bullock is the best sports anime manga. In my opinion, yes.
I like Hajime no Ippo.
It has boxing. That's cool. Kaiju number 8 has the potential to be one of the greatest animes of all time. I agree.
Oh yeah,
you see Kaiju number 8?
Oh yeah, yes. Yo, I love it so much that I got fed up of waiting for the episodes. I read the manga.
Yeah. Kaiju number 8 is great. That's actually great, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna cap because with Kaiju number 8, I like the transformations.
Mm-hmm.
I like the lieutenant Hibino. No, Kafka's last name is Hibino.
Yeah.
It's something. But the guy with the guy bowl cut.
Yeah.
That's my favorite character.
Oh my God.
I like guys I like people that have swords, if you ever noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
So I know. Man said, release full potential. Man was moving. Purple is the best aura color in anime because it has red and blue. Okay, because red and blue are the best aura colors, but purple is only the best, right? Purple is only the best one because it's a mixture of both.
Yeah.
All the best auras in anime are either red or blue. Remember that. Song Jin-woo versus Beru.
Literally red and blue.
Exactly. There's more. I just can't think of them.
Okay, bro.
Dragon Ball. Aokiji from One Piece.
Follows degenerates that like kind of degenerates that watch High School DxD. Issei versus what was it?
I've never seen it.
I forgot what the white dragon's name is, but yeah.
Yeah, bro. Every fire cut just get a red aura anyway. Fire Force also has like a purple aura when they got the Curse of Death.
Yeah.
Like red and that's why I said red and blue. Red and blue makes the best aura. That's why purple is the best combination of both. I came to that conclusion one of my just in thoughts one of those days. But yeah, Kaiju number 8, I like that. I like where the story's going. I would love to read the manga, but I want to see it animated.
I don't know, whatever episode like where Kafka actually turned into Kaiju number 8, well, for the first time, and put his soul back into it, blowing up a kaiju. Yo, that episode, that sold me for the entire anime right there.
I love how these hot takes are basically like the same ones we read before. Boruto is the best within New Gen MZ? No. Because Asta exists.
No.
I like Boruto. No. I've never watched Boruto's anime. I'm not going to either. I can't tolerate his voice, respectfully. So, that's the dub voice. I mean, I never really watched the sub voice. Don't plan to.
So, like, here's my take on it.
Mm-hmm.
Boruto is like, you know how there's like Boruto as a kid, same as Naruto as a kid, and then Naruto as a teenager and Boruto as a teenager. Mm-hmm. If we just skip all of Boruto as a kid and just have him a teenager, great plot.
That would be better.
Yeah, it's such a great plot.
If we got this Sasuke, if we got this Boruto Uchiha as guy,
yeah,
if we had him as like the beginning already, this would have been peak.
Yeah, honestly.
Everybody would have loved this.
I'd say.
If this show wasn't actually 99.99% filler, whoa, y'all,
You're not wrong.
y'all would have got me. Y'all would have got me already. My bad, skipped it. Let me scroll this again. Yeah, Blue Lock, College number 8, Lelouch. Yeah, Stan hasn't seen the Code Geass yet, but I love Code Geass. So
I haven't got into it yet, bro.
Yeah. It's Attack on Titan before Attack on Titan. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
Death
Note? Nah.
Yeah, he hasn't seen Death Note either. So let's see what this says. Death Note, never seen it. He's never seen it. I have
Oh, the goat.
Solo. Let's listen to this hot take, guys. Solo Leveling has bad writing, but is the most enjoyable new gen anime. What do you think?
Okay.
Please don't get us cancelled.
I won't. I do agree with the whole thing about it. It's the writing is terrible for the anime, but if you actually was part of the people who loved it before the hype and actually read the manga, the writing's great.
Mm-hmm.
This man is all farms way too much in the anime. It's like, you didn't need to do all of that. Why are you on top of a building? Like, that's my question. When I saw that whole scene where everyone got pissed off, exchange, and then cuts to him walking with his feet. Why are you on a building? Your mom just came out of her sleep. Why are you not at home?
Yeah, that's why are you home? You have a family now. Oh, your family's back. We don't know where your dad is, but we know where your dad is, but you don't. Yeah. So this is your family. You could have been at home chilling. At least be chill out, bro. Be in a vest or something. Why are you in a full suit trench coat? Sunny day, by the way. Yeah, trench coat.
What the hell?
Just to get a top saying exchange. For what? Go to your bathroom and do like some teenage superhero. That's what Spider-Man would have done.
Honestly.
Say, hi, Aunt May. I'm gonna go to the bathroom now and just swing out.
Honestly.
Bring a pizza when you leave. No. The man has to be on top of a building, windy, looking into the camera, because he just knows, by the way.
Yeah, what's
up? I'm convinced he has a drone following him everywhere. I'm convinced that he has some drone just stand just there. Because he's an S-Rank, he has bread now. This is a drone just following him. Man looks into the drone, exchange, comes up, looks down. This guy's aura farm. I'm not going to get into that. We're going to get into aura farming, but not right now. I'll see if